Hate is a word we don't use a lot around WWE because there's a certain amount of respect between most competitors. But there is no other word I can use to describe what CM Punk and Drew McIntyre have for each other.
These two have vowed to destroy each other, to end each other's careers here at Hell in a Cell.
The final match in an epic trilogy. I don't know if either of them is going to be able to survive tonight.
It all began last November with the return of CM Punk, and that ticked off a lot of superstars, including Drew McIntyre, who believed Punk wanted to kill this business. But CM Punk had no business being back in WWE. The company had buried for a decade. And that has driven us to tonight, in the final match in this trilogy between Punk and McIntyre.
Leaning on the turnbuckle here.
Smashed with the forearm.
Pinpointing the leg.
Ooh. An effective attack to the leg can hurt everything from balance to mobility. It can drastically limit you inside the ring.
From way up, Dollars handle connects.
And now McIntyre is being neutralized.
McIntyre attempted to get on the top. Elbow drop, good lord.
Emotions running high, and this is the pain Punk promised to deliver onto McIntyre.
Saw it coming, and counters it.
Corey, you probably know CM Punk better than any of us. You've seen Punk. You've seen the good and the bad side of this man.
Yeah, but even myself, I don't know what Punk is truly capable of. I've never been trapped inside Hell in a Cell with CM Punk. Listen, this may not be the man CM Punk wants to be, but this is who CM Punk has been. Who CM Punk is in his heart. No fear, no hope. Fight tonight like there's no tomorrow, because for Punk, there may not be.
And the same goes for McIntyre.
You're absolutely right.
McIntyre said, Punk, you think you're supernatural, but you are nothing but a man.
You gotta think about this. Drew McIntyre has never won inside Hell in a Cell. Punk has. That's gonna be adding even more to this match for Drew tonight.
Yeah, McIntyre has been successful in unleashing all of his mind games on Punk leading up to this point. But is that something clouding his own vision?
This fight will not go down as a 5-star wrestling classic. That is just
Planting on the chair hard.
Talk about a hard landing. Flesh connecting painfully with hard steel. And the dents on the chair is proof.
Calculating the next move here.
It's all Punk's for the taking.
And CM Punk's maintaining the advantage now.
Punk the technician up.
And he's releasing the hold. I guess he might have something else in mind here.
Getting back to his feet, trying to fight on, but it might be too late.
Being carried around now.
There's the GTS. No way Drew's getting up now.
Swinging that damn steel chair without a care in the world. And let's not forget the obsession Drew McIntyre had with Punk and what Punk has cost McIntyre on a number of occasions. That being the World Championship, including at WrestleMania.
An eye for an eye, Punk would say. Just karma for McIntyre, who injured Punk, costing him an opportunity at WrestleMania.
Drew's own wife has become second best in his heart. That is how deep Drew's hatred for CM Punk runs.
One answer after another. Neither competitor giving an inch. Future shot DDT.
Drew has to be looking for that kill shot right now. He has Punk right where he wants it.
And Punk just thrown out of the way. Now to the ring, to the confines of the chain link enclosure. He finds a counter to McIntyre there. And you notice the black armband on the left bicep of McIntyre. He told us he was wearing that tonight because this was Punk's funeral. He was wearing black out of, quote, respect for CM Punk.
McIntyre also wanted to offer his apologies in advance for what he does to the straight-edge superstar.
Certainly a master stroke of mind games. We'll find out if Drew McIntyre can do what Punk claimed. Did McIntyre summon the devil himself, or has Drew been successful?
There goes the wall. And there he goes to the outside.
Man, he has to feel just as broken as the Cell right about now.
Clinging to the side of the cell as he makes his way up.
Going up, but the whole arena is more worried about the coming down part. He's on the top of the cage. One misstep and it could be over.
He got himself in this situation, but how does he get himself out?
Clearly, the intensity of this match is only going up as these superstars are plotting the end of their opponent's career.
Oh, taken down forcefully.
And I think I'm hearing the roof buckle with every maneuver.
Scooped up for a slam.
Strong counter from Punk.
Hooked up.
Shin breaker.
Dangerous heights here. This can only end in disaster.
Oh, he timed that counter well.
Maybe looking for a powerbomb here.
Fighting out. Hammered away with punches to the face. Russian leg sweep. Fighting at this altitude is extremely dangerous.
Yeah, I hope we have emergency medical staff nearby, just in case.
Slam down hard. Gets the reversal. What a counter. Boom. This situation is only getting more dangerous by the second.
Looking to cause as much violence as possible on top of the cell.
That gets reversed on CM Punk.
McIntyre with a good old-fashioned Glasgow kiss.
The workmanlike approach of McIntyre, just doing whatever it takes to lock up a win here tonight.
Tossing them aside. This entire building's on their feet witnessing these lunatics fight 25 feet in the air. CM Punk stopped that in its tracks.
Reversal after reversal. These two are ready for each other.
Beautiful. Float over neck breaker.
Picture perfect.
SL Root was not made to hold the weight of superstars as well.
Definitely playing with fire here, Cole. Russian leg sweep. And this is what Hell in a Cell is all about. Absolute punishment all over the structure.
Regal flex. Out of the ring, still surrounded by the hell that is the steel structure. And now he gets back into the ring.
Setting up the table here. Who knows what he has planned? Looking to adjust some features on their opponent with that wrench.
Punk and McIntyre might be setting a whole new standard of brutality.
He might have him here.
Is this...
Turns the tables.
Why stop the count now? He must be out of his mind. He practically had the match won. Nicely done, managing to save themselves there.
Oh, brutal forearm. McIntyre wants to prove to the WWE Universe that he's a man of his word, that the Scottish Warrior would be the one responsible for ending Punk once and for all.
Caught with a neck breaker. About to be locked in. Here we go, guys. Sharpshooter applied.
Applying pressure to...
One last gasp effort, and that'll do it.
He'll never be the same after that trip through a table. Oh, smacked with the wrench. Punk avoids the attack.
Boom! Pulling out the enziguri to stop them in their tracks.
Punk peppering his opponent with attacks. Uranagi into the F.
And wait a second. Interesting turn of events here.
Yeah, he just released the hold, and I'm racking my brain wondering why. Boom!
This is just turning into a savage display of violence.
This is beyond personal now. This is about putting the competition out of action. We all knew this wasn't going to be a five-star wrestling classic.
An incredible match. Can't call it a fight. This has been an out-and-out brawl.
Punk missed with a wrench and a low blow by McIntyre.
And remember, that is completely legal. It is distasteful, but it's highly effective. And all the wind knocked out of Punk's sails.
Who cares about being tasteful when you're locked inside of Hell in a Cell, Wade? Drew McIntyre came here to destroy Punk once and for all.
And now McIntyre going to introduce the steel steps into this matchup. The Scottish Warrior, this Terminator, just destroying Punk.
Well, you wanted hell, Punk? You're getting hell. You are locked in there, no escape, and your demise may be imminent.
Punk trying to summon the will to continue, and what does McIntyre have inside of that little bag, gentlemen?
I can only imagine what this sicko has in mind.
The Scottish psychopath cooking up something dastardly, no doubt.
Oh my God, the disrespect.
Adding insult to injury.
Those are the beads of Punk's bracelet.
Were the beads of Punk's bracelet. And McIntyre now looking to just finally put Punk away.
No! McIntyre might have just broken his back.
Oh, God, the sharp edge of that steel digging in to the lower back of McIntyre, who may be crippled. And now with the upper hand is CM Punk.
This is one of the most brutal matches I've ever witnessed inside Hell in a Cell.
Punk trying to shove those beads down McIntyre's throat. Here it comes, the end.
GTS connects. Got him. What a win, what a match.
Here is your winner, CM Punk.
CM Punk earned this victory.
Such a drawn-out, heated rivalry, but finally conquering McIntyre is CM Punk.
Survivor Series 2023. The utter dismay on the face of Rollins when CM Punk returned, when hell froze over. These emotions have been building up inside Seth Rollins for the last 14 months.
Seth Rollins says he's fighting for this company, says he couldn't believe that CM Punk verbally tried to tear this place down over the 10 years that he was gone, only to be embraced the way he was when he returned.
Tonight, Rollins intends on extracting this demon from his soul and WWE altogether. This rivalry has been brewing for years and escalating for months. Rollins was seething upon Punk's return in Survivor Series 2023, remembering the years that Punk spent disparaging WWE.
And the tensions grew when Rollins was a special guest referee at SummerSlam last year, counting the pinfall victory for Drew McIntyre over Punk.
Both men with ample reason to despise the other. Now Punk and Rollins finally get to take out all...
And what he's looking for here looks like a potential submission maneuver coming. And he very quickly counters. Countering that offense. Big knee to the midsection.
come back to bite him in the end.
Oh, man. A quick roll. High
Suicide dive.
turning themselves into a missile.
And hitting the drop zone. Dead center.
And Seth, so often the aggressor, so often the more experienced man in the ring, simply cannot match CM Punk at this juncture.
Oh, roundhouse kick.
We are getting up close and personal with this match. Hopefully it doesn't come any closer.
Beautiful side Russian leg sweep.
And he tosses him back in now. And Punk gets countered there. Amazing action so far in the main event of an historic episode of Monday Night Raw. We've seen so many unforgettable moments tonight as the show makes its debut on the biggest streaming service in the world.
And I can think of no matchup more worthy of this show's main event than two generational talents in the form of CM Punk and Seth freaking Rollins.
Given the major stakes in this match and the high-profile nature of this event, I expect a lot of leeway from the official in this match. Nobody wants to see this one end in a count-out or disqualification. Able to slip out of that situation.
Breaker after the float over.
That was pretty. Punk famously said the night after he returned to WWE, quote, "I'm not here to make friends. I'm here to make money." He said he doesn't care what others think of him anymore, and he's proven it true thus far.
That may be true, Corey. A master on the microphone like Punk doesn't often let words of others get to him, but certain actions can still set this man off. Of that, I am sure.
Indeed, we saw Punk lash out at Drew McIntyre recently when the Scottish Warrior stole the bracelet given to Punk by one of his biggest fans that bears the name of Punk's wife and their dog. If Rollins can find something similar to set Punk off, it could give him the mental advantage tonight. A revolution knee! Ooh! Oh, he cuts it off.
Section.
High red district with CM Punk.
CM Punk from the top rope. We can see a count out here.
You gotta be kidding me.
Putting it all on the line and coming up big with a breathtaking move.
Colliding with the announce table.
Rollins making perfectly clear who the visionary is in this match.
Spinning heel kick.
And he finds a way to elude that attack.
Lands the elbow.
Swapping some big-time swings here.
Big shots being fired right now. Neither competitor letting up.
Just teeing off with that fight forever vibe.
Fatigue more than setting in, but these superstars are refusing to let up. And this crowd is loving every second of it.
Rollins looking to end it.
Oh, Seth Rollins with a massive stomp.
Here's Seth's big
Here's the
chance.
pin.
I don't believe it. Incredible resilience on display.
There's no way that was what Seth Rollins was expecting. He thought this match was his.
That patented high-impact offense from the visionary. Punk's completely rattled now. The visionary, the revolutionary, the architect.
Perched up top. And completely missed the mark.
A bit of a
Miscalculation could be the deciding factor in this match. Driven into the steel steps.
Thrust into the crowd.
This will make returning to the ring in time that much harder. And then it doesn't matter where they fight so long as they're fighting each other.
On sight, as it were. And this crowd... Oh, we know what's coming here. Ladies and gentlemen, GTS connects.
Seth's eyes look glazed over. These two are letting this fight take them wherever it wants to go. Out into the chaos of the crowd.
The referee is so close to calling a count out. He gets into the ring. Heading out, but needs to be aware of the referee's count. Back to the ringside area he goes as the referee continues to count. Rollins known to be irritating. We're seeing no different now. CM Punk had suffered some injuries since his return. And CM Punk to Rollins off the crossbody. Rollins, though, able to roll through. Rollins goes into the cover. This could do it.
The muscle memory got to be taken over now. Pure instinct to kick out before 3.
Face buster.
The face of Punk has seen better days, I can tell you that.
Seth Rollins, CM Punk. These two men, two absolute titans in this industry. Similar in so many ways. They're both putting everything on the line tonight, battling with everything they have.
And this capacity Monday Night War crowd, no doubt, knows that they are watching an instant classic unfold between these two right before their very eyes. Will that sew this up for Punk? What's it going to take to end it? It might be this. Down with GTS. And if that doesn't finally get the job done, they don't know what will.
He manages to kick out. What strength.
Rollins staying in this thing. Some could even say he's far too stubborn to have things end like that.
And Punk might have just swung for the fences, but it wasn't good enough.
Flung down.
Uh-oh, Punk taking a look under the ring apron now.
The steel chair, never as innocent as it looked. Look out!
Suicide dive! Whatever it takes to win.
Completely tossing all caution to the wind.
Going for broke, and it paid off.
Oh, straight into the ring post. Gets out of there with an elbow to the gut.
All these counters, it's like they're in each other's minds.
He quickly slides into the ring.
He needs to get in the ring before the count runs out.
Okay, he should really focus on the match now. We get the point. Roll up here. Wards off the pin at 2.
His resiliency on another level. This match on another level. I am truly at a loss for words here. Down, not pretty at all. Punk sidesteps out of that.
I'm concerned about all the damage that has been done here.
There's only so much your body can take before it gives out completely.
But I think those constant attacks to his torso are adding up.
Yeah, Cole, this could have consequences for his future.
Picked up and popped down.
CM Punk looking to end it, cinching in the Anaconda Vice submission.
He's in excruciating pain. The hold locked in tight.
Yet he's still struggling, refusing to give up.
He lets his opponent out of the submission. Reverses the pin. Shoulders down. Punk wins. Punk beats Rollins.
Here is your winner, CM Punk.
Each of these three men believe they are the only one who can walk out of here victorious. Roman Reigns to prove his dominance, Seth Rollins to prove his superiority, and CM Punk to prove he's still the best in the world.
Punk has claimed that for him this is just business. Taking Reigns and Rollins out at WrestleMania will get them out of his way so he can accomplish the things he returned to WWE to do, to win titles.
But Reigns and Rollins are not your average roadblocks. They're two of the biggest names in WWE for a reason. And they're not about to let CM Punk just have his way.
CM Punk will burst out of the scene. CM Punk showed up at ECW run by Paul Heyman when he was only a teenager, wanting to break into the business. He would get to the WWE developmental territory and become Heyman's best friend.
Punk made being a Paul Heyman guy a cool thing to be. Everyone has profited from their association with the wise man.
And you could argue that the greatest benefactor was the 1,316-day reign of the Tribal Chief.
But look at everything Roman did for Paul Heyman and Paul Heyman's career. Riding the gravy train of Roman Reigns, and now to turn his back on him for tonight.
I'm sure a betting man would tell you the odds are against CM Punk here, against two younger competitors who have been on top in WWE for the past decade. However, that's when Punk does his best work, when he's backed into a corner on the biggest stage possible.
Yeah, in a bad situation, and the bright lights here at WrestleMania could just bring out the best in CM Punk. And for Punk and Rollins, such a personal hatred between these two. Rollins has never forgotten the fact that Punk left the company, badmouthed the company for many years, while Rollins stayed here and played the soldier. And when Punk came back to all the fanfare, it pissed Rollins off. Seth is, here we go, here's the pin. Gets his shoulder up. For the 2 count.
An absolutely incredible kick out from him at this point.
Oh, what a response. Back into the ring here.
He is looking to do some serious harm. Bam!
Not looking good. In this position.
Direct shot to the throat there.
And remember, the reason that Rollins and Reigns are here, at least when they first arrived at the scene, was because of CM Punk. The Shield was built as a security force for CM Punk.
Come on, let's not make out like that's some...
From the middle rope. Oh, what a splash.
And he's able to avoid that offense. Counters on counters, technical prowess on display.
Arms trap. Precision strikes. Every strike more devastating than the last. But CM Punk can find an answer after taking that.
Springboard misses the target.
Reigns is trying to pick his opponent apart physically and mentally.
Heading back into the ring now. Oh, a kick! Wow!
And Roman, for the first time in a long time, having no one in his corner. Gotta wonder if that is affecting him.
Oh, my God, a pile driver.
That's the WWE equivalent of a helmet-to-helmet hit right there.
Uranagi by Punk. He turns it. And he decides to let his opponent out of the hold.
Might have felt like he was losing a grip and didn't want the opposition to counter out of the submission. Down he goes.
This is the main event of WrestleMania, and if anyone can...
Leg takedown. Gonna stack them up here. Look at
pin.
Counters. Cover.
That's an unusual decision.
Maybe looking to deal some more damage first. Gutbuster.
Springboard attack fails to land. An extremely rough landing onto the chair. That pays
Chip, this is about pride and dignity and proving you're the best, perhaps of a generation.
It's about ego and animosity. It's about 12 years ago when three men made their way down the stairs to remake this company in their image, and the man that opened the back door for them.
A search for supremacy. The man that walks out of here is the champion of a generation.
Anticipation. Moves from the ring to the outside.
You know he's looking to dish out some serious pain with that kendo stick. Managing to evade a precarious position there. Low blow!
And now Reigns is starting to look like a man who realizes he is the tribal chief with no followers to come to his aid. Neck breaker after the float over.
That was pretty. This has been a hurricane of chaos. Rollins, Punk, Reigns, each struggling to prove their superiority.
Bullseye with the Falcon Arrow.
Arm trapped. Burying knees into the body.
Single leg drop kick caught him. The arm getting pummeled.
Using the sharp point of the elbow.
And Punk finding himself on the wrong side of another exchange. And coming to Punk from all angles.
Rollins now, perhaps looking to look.
Trying to put them away, able to counter.
But counted now into a clothesline. We knew this one was going to be good, but Reigns, Rollins, and Punk have outdone all expectations.
Simply some of the best talents we've ever seen in this industry.
He'll make his way to the ring.
Seth Rollins just goading his opponent.
What a reversal by Reigns.
Devastating neck breaker. Nice movement from Punk, and the Uranagi connects. And now.
And for some reason, he just broke his own submission hold. Punk never saw that coming.
These two are finding an end.
Is it enough to overcome Punk?
And cover now for the match.
Reigns able to get out of the way.
Single leg drop kick. Oh, what a quick answer.
Down by the DDT.
Oof, just stomping away at the... Oh,
No clue what he hopes to find down there.
Those are folding chairs, but they can also fold you in half.
All right, he's got to refocus up now.
just snapped back to the ground there.
Sky high.
Crashing to the floor.
Went for broke, and that expression ended up becoming literal.
He's got him now.
And Punk is looking on the top.
Clearly lost in the moment. He better snap out of it.
Adrenaline can make you do crazy things. Exhibit A right there.
And he slides him back to the mat.
Wants to finish this.
Here we go. Diving hammer strike. Taking a chance one more time and landing with incredible impact.
absolute war in this business.
On the top, misses big time. Brutal club.
He wriggles out of the danger zone. Points for a DDT, but rolling out of there and drop with a clothesline.
Taking flight. Cross body from the top.
Quick maneuvering, managing to avoid that bit of offense.
Over neck breaker. Punk's got the anaconda vice in. Cinching. He makes the choice to abandon the hold. What's Roman doing? Looking around under the ring.
Grabbing a kendo stick. Any connection with flesh will definitely leave a mark.
Reversed into an inverted DDT. Seth dodges that attack.
Caught in a bad spot.
This has to be it.
No! He kicks out!
Holding on. What is it going to take? How much longer can this go on?
Looking for the suplex all the way up. Look at this power. Oh, no.
Into a top one. Getting carried to a vulnerable position here.
Sleep.
That's going to keep Rollins down.
This isn't good. He's got bad things in mind.
Oh, shifted that into a DDT.
Oh, and he stops that offense. Drop kick from behind.
He saw that one coming.
Forced to the outside. Not a good predicament to be in. Brought back into the ring from the floor now. Forbidden suplex.
We're getting an up-close view of this back now.
Goes under the ropes and into the ring. Body slam. Right to the back.
Reigns drawing a big reaction from the crowd.
And now Punk. Kick to the midsection of Reigns. Rollins trying to crawl back into this as well.
Rollins trying to prevent that GTS on Reigns, but he's about to eat one himself.
Oh, bang. Spear. Stomp. Everybody down.
Oh, what a moment of chaos in this match. If any man here can get a cover, it could be victory, but wait up. Lurking is Paul Heyman with a steel chair.
And no shocker here. Handing the chair to his friend, CM Punk. And this, guys, this could be the ultimate betrayal of Roman Reigns.
Oh, Heyman went for a low blow, but caught by CM Punk.
What the hell is Heyman thinking?
And now Punk with a roundhouse kick to Reigns.
Well, Heyman tried to stab his man, CM Punk, in the back, but was denied. But now Rollins with a low blow of his own on Punk. What the hell is going on?
And now Heyman handing the chair to Rollins. What the hell? Oh, no!
The devil's work is afoot tonight.
Plan B all over again.
That pathetic Judas, how many people is he going to betray? Rollins goes into the cover. This could do it. Kick out just before 2.
His opponent has to be absolutely frustrated right now.
Returning back to the ring. This is a situation you want to avoid.
Takedown into a small package, tightly hooked.
No! 2 count.
Almost inhuman at this point.
Counter by CM Punk.
Absolutely impaled on that chair. I can't imagine they're okay after that.
He just broke up the pin in the nick of time.
Rollins now, opponent defenseless.
The WWE Universe is on its feet.
And deservedly so. These superstars are holding nothing back.
Rollins drops his opponent.
Look out. Stop.
Did Rollins? CM Punk looking to end things here. Gone to sleep. That could end Rollins right now.
Transitions into the pin. Is this it? Punk has beat the odds. Has defeated both Reigns and Rollins.
Here is your winner,
A moment of pure vindication here for CM Punk.
This was a lifetime in the making, and it couldn't have been any harder earned. Punk had to get through Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins to finally taste a main event victory here at WrestleMania.
But now he's done it. The Second City Saint is victorious at the Showcase of the Immortals.
The following contest is scheduled.
The WWE Championship, one of the most highly contested titles in the world.
This has been one of the most heated rivalries we've ever seen. Bret and Shawn are just so diametrically opposite. I don't think there's any way they could ever coexist peacefully.
It's really a matter of pride versus arrogance, and each of them are guilty of both. You can literally feel how much tension there is in the air here in Montreal.
It's been rumored that if he loses here tonight, this might be Bret's last match in the WWE. That just adds to how much is on the line here.
And we all know how good these two men are in the ring. You can argue they're two of the best to ever do it. But tonight, I don't think either man cares about showing off technical skill. These two just want to fight.
When it's gotten to this level, when it has become so risking it all here.
Cross body.
Throwing all caution to the wind and flying around like a bat out of hell.
Just from a style standpoint, Bret and Shawn are totally opposite. Bret's slow, methodical, with a technical approach, versus Shawn's fast, explosive offense.
We also know that neither of them is above doing whatever it takes to get the advantage. We could go back and forth about which style is better, but it all boils down to simply who wants it more.
Hard punch.
Every shot these two throw at each other tonight is being delivered with such venom, such disdain.
Oh, that's to be expected the way these two have been exchanging verbal jabs at each other for a long time now.
I can only put it this way. The words Bret and Shawn use for each other are not suitable for children to hear.
To be honest, they're not suitable at a bar either, Wade.
Oh, no, not at all. You'll have quite the ruckus at the pub using the names Bret and Shawn have called each other. But shots to the head quickly put a stop to that.
Textbook fireman's carry takeover. Michaels turns that around. And Michaels, of course, has done nothing to endear himself.
Here we go. Time to work out some aggression.
Giving up now is not an option. They have to finish this. Neither competitor is backing down.
Oh, this exchange is whipping this capacity crowd into a frenzy. Barely anything left, but still slugging away.
Uncorks an uppercut. Grabs a hold of HBK. Lights out. DDT connects.
Michaels goes flying to the outside.
Ooh, slam. This Canadian biased crowd continues to let Shawn Michaels know what they think about him. A very hostile environment for HBK.
Yeah, and Shawn has never done himself any favors towards changing their opinion either. At least we can say Michaels isn't prejudiced to who he insults. If you have a pulse, you're fair game.
Discus clothesline.
So much momentum.
Right on the arm. This has got to be demoralizing for Michaels.
HBK is struggling to meet the excellence of execution.
If the champion continues this approach, the shoulder could get separated or damage can extend to the clavicle.
Better be paying attention. The official count is not stopping.
Side Russian leg sweep. And enters back into the ring.
Michaels telling his opponent to bring it.
We almost just saw a count out there, but the match continues. Oh, what a club. And if Bret Hart isolates the leg and feels the advantage in the legs, Wade, he won't go anywhere else.
You're right, because all that's in the back of his mind is the sharpshooter. It's that precise breakdown of his target that has made the Hitman who he is.
Man, what timing on that counter.
Nice scoop slam.
HBK looking to attack from above.
From the top.
Crash landing. Oh, what a clubbing blow.
Thunderous club comes down. Very effective. Put into the corner. What could be next?
Right into a leg lock.
Bret's bent on destroying HBK with moves like that. Blade across the way.
And something Bret has to know is all the attributes Shawn possesses, Michaels might have more cardiovascular conditioning here. Michaels is insanely resilient. Remember what Michaels did, Corey, in St. Louis just a month ago against The Undertaker in Hell in a Cell. He used every attribute to survive.
With all the time in the world to pick their opponent apart. Now going for that double underhook from the top rope. This is going to be nasty.
Firefly suplex. He counters with a great reversal.
Oh, that'll rally you.
Figure four. Leg lock.
Needs to find a way out, reversing the pressure. That'll break the hold. Just got clobbered.
Step through. Here it comes. Bret Hart. Sharpshooter. Able to reach the ropes and break the hold.
Hooked up.
Shin breaker. And now the Hitman is dissecting the opposition.
Hitman proving he's done his homework on HBK right here.
Oh, targeting the arm. This has got to hurt.
And he is directed into the corner.
Hitman now dropping his opponent, and what are we cooking up here? Oh my! Figure four leg lock assisted by the ring post!
He's going to break his leg. Call it academic. That's just the way it goes with the excellence of execution. This match has gone above and beyond anything anyone expected tonight.
Neither Shawn nor Bret look like they're going to relent to the other. This has been more about punishing each other than winning the title.
Goes low to sweep them right off their feet.
And to speak on the elephant in the room, yes, there's been a lot of speculation that if Bret Hart loses this match, this will be his last match in WWE.
Yeah, I tried to get a word from the Hitman earlier today about the rumors, but I was quickly escorted away by his Hart Foundation brethren.
It's a rumor cloud that hangs above the collective minds of this capacity crowd. Such an anxious feeling inside this arena.
German suplex released. Shawn Michaels has run into trouble.
Michaels looking racked with pain. The Hitman remaining a step ahead.
Using the rope to their advantage.
Very effective.
And Bret gets countered. Shawn showing he's not out of it.
Good chance for Michaels to regain some composure.
Totally helpless at the moment.
Ooh, right to the throat.
Making his way to the top here.
top.
Oh, he paid for that. High risk. Side Russian leg sweep. Climbing up the turnbuckle here. Ooh. Oh! Going outside. What's he got planned here? But an uppercut.
That'll cost some teeth.
And now gets tossed into the ring. Hart has flight in mind.
From above.
And Brett off the top rope and the referee knocked down, guys.
Well, took down Shawn Michaels, but accidentally took down the ref in the process. And at this point, all bets are off.
Michaels to the eyes of the Hitman. Shawn taking advantage of the referee's state at the moment.
Double leg takedown. Oh, we've seen this time and again from the Hitman, the sharpshooter.
He just seems to be laser focused on this. He just decides to end the hold.
Wonder what he's thinking here. The Hitman with an excellently executed
With a pile driver.
This is Hitman wanting to punish Michaels from pillar to post.
And a vicious-looking armbar stretch applied. This could be it.
Hold on a second. Could be it.
Oh, it's punishment time now. The Hitman turns his opponent. Sharpshooter applied.
Perfectly executed submission hold. Locked in deep.
And wait a second. Interesting turn of events here.
Yeah, he just released the hold. And
The Hitman now taking his opponent down. Grapevine locked in. Sharpshooter applied.
Brett's got the sharpshooter locked in.
Hart is leaning back.
Brett retains the title.
Here is your winner and still WWE Champion, Bret Hitman Hart.
You can feel the uncertainty in the air already.
Yeah, who knows what Brett is going to do now.
A lot of questions still unanswered here.